it shows up. Great. So just going back to Fitch, let's imagine you have few students or children, people in general to feed. You source from local markets, you send your list of ingredients, you go and buy, then they send you the ingredients, maybe in a motorcycle, and then you prepare the food. If you have more students or more people, more schools, you send more list of ingredients to procure, and they send you more food. Maybe from more farmers, maybe in a truck, and then you pay them back. That sounds easy. But imagine if it's 10 times the size. It starts to get more complicated. You need to send more orders via WhatsApp, calls, in person. They send you more food, and then you need to conciliate and say and see how much you have to pay them, and pay them on time. You have to transport food as well. That could get tricky if they are from multiple places. Imagine if it's 100 times the size. How can you coordinate this? If you are the school, or if you are the farmer, or if you are the truck operator, or if you are your accounting and finance team trying to conciliate and pay all the farmers the right amounts for the right products and the right prices. So this is the problem that we are facing at the moment, and to help us solve that, we are using Nilus. Nilus is a private sector technology company that operates in different countries in Latin America. And we have partnered with them to create El Mercadito de Nilus, to adapt the Mercadito de Nilus to our operations of WFP in Latin America and the Caribbean. And the technology provides us with a marketplace that can be easily used by all the actors, schools, farmers, WFP itself, to manage all the picture that I showed you before. So easily, it's small for the farmers receive the orders that are sent by schools. Schools prepare food for 25,000 children at the moment. In the first phase in 2025, it's about 167 schools. So it's actually 100 times the size of what it was a year ago. The moment per month, the program is using 80 tons of food per month to prepare more than 265,000 nutritious meals per month. And all this data is managed, is visualized with technology with us in WFP. Now, where we are in Latin America and the Caribbean, in 4 countries at the moment. I'll focus on the use case in Ecuador to share more about the benefits and the challenges that we have faced. So again, we have farmers on one side. They used to harvest and go to markets, local markets, public markets in their districts or towns to offer their food with no certainty of what would be bought or at what price or how much they would have to lose or bring back to their houses. This uncertainty would help them invest in, for example, new technologies to plant more or to diversify their crops because they didn't know if they were going to be sold or bought. On the other side, we had children waiting for hot meals every day at school. Sometimes it's their only meal they get during the day in some regions in the country. So after we implemented, or when we wanted to implement a solution to, it gets more technical, to solve 4 challenges, basically. The first one is to have transparency and traceability. So we want to know what products are coming at what price, from which region. On the farmer side, we want to know where they are located, how much they are producing, what type of crops they are producing, and understand their evolution over time as we procure from them. The second point is efficiency. To coordinate with hundreds of schools and hundreds of farmers it just can get very complicated. So the system helps us here streamline the processes for ordering and also for paying. The paying could get even more complicated than ordering. Then monitoring. The teams in program, nutrition, finance, supply chain, they see the data and understand what changes, improvement can be made to the program. And on savings, then with all the data we collect, we can then improve our costs for the operation by negotiation or by streamlining any other process. I showed you this picture before. It's a system powered by the existing technology of Nilus, a private company. And the benefits we have seen so far is that not only the students, I put 25, and it's actually around 30 already, 1,000 students are receiving the nutritious school meals that we aim for. And we can verify actually that they are exactly or close to the nutritional value that we expected. So before it was hard to validate. Now that we know what ingredients are being used to prepare meals, we can know also what nutritional value the meals have. We also know where the ingredients are being sourced from because of the location stored in the system. On the other side, and being a conference, a presentation, Expo about digital agriculture, I'll talk more about the farmers, the benefit for the farmers. What we have seen is that thanks to the stability that these demands of the school feeding program creates, they can now make better business decisions. For example, what crops to plant. Now they are, for example, in some farms in Ecuador, before they didn't plant cucumber or pepper or onions because they didn't know how much they were going to be selling or even if they were going to be selling. Now they know for the next 6 months how much they are going to provide to the schools, so they start planting. So this farm starts to get more diversified. That helps the soil to regenerate, to be healthier. And they also start to invest in technology like irrigation systems, machinery. They start to get access to, or they start to hire other products like insurance, like loans, to use as working capital to produce more because they know that they are going to sell and provide that. And they are still selling their public markets, and that they still have that commercial channel. This gives a more stable and secure channel.